She didn't leave. And I said, you can't do it, man. You can't do it. For me, you can't do it. She's got to make some gesture. There's got to be. I don't want them to hug. I don't want them the world is not like that. Things are not fixed easily, quickly. I mean, that's one of the silly things about movies when they're the quick happy ending. It doesn't happen in the world. What there is a possibility. Possibilities open up. And then we see if we take advantage of them and are able to maneuver all the craziness that we have between us as human beings. And I think just the hint that there was an opening was enough for this type of a movie.
Anyone else? Yeah, there's a lady there.
Hi Richard, hi Paddy.
Hi.
I thought that was incredible. It really got me. Amazing. I really liked the confusion aspect of what was going through Mr. Hammond's head, and I had a question all the way throughout that I suppose I didn't get really answered, and that was, what was the scar on the side of your face or your head? And was there any connection to the confusion with that?
Yeah, we started to play. There were a lot of ways we could have started this movie, and at what stage to enter this guy's life. And Orrin and I felt it was important to see him in the process. We didn't want a backstory. Definitely did not want a backstory. And whatever we found out about him, we wanted to find out as it was happening. I like the idea of the scar because it just gave him a history, and it could have been brain surgery. It could have been something that was part of a flaw, a damage, something off. It's a stigmata in a way, you know. It just felt right. And we looked at so many different scars and things, and that was the one we ended up with. It just felt right. I don't know.
I'm going to ask one more question, and then I think we're going to wrap it up. Somebody's been very close here making eyes at me for a few minutes, so I'm sorry.
Hi Richard, hi. I'm a big fan of yours for donkey years.
How long is a donkey year? I never asked that before. How long is a donkey year?
Yeah, I just wondered, with this movie, did you find it a struggle playing that particular character? Particularly like when you were out on the streets in New York, and when you were, at one particular time taking stuff from the bin and whatever, and people all around or whatever. Did it? What kind of feeling did that give you? I know it was just filming, but did it make you feel lonely? Did it make you feel out on your own? Nobody cared. Did it make you feel?
Of course.
A little depressed and stuff.
Of course.
And, I know you were playing a character, but I mean, obviously, there's people like that feel like that, every day.
Well, as I said, the way we shot the film. Did you all hear that question, by the way? The way we shot the film is, look, normally a film like that, the camera's right here, right? And the sound guy's over there. There's a boom over my head. There's a script girl over here, and there's blah, blah, blah. It's all around. Now, I have to block out, as an actor, all of this stuff and pretend it's not there. It takes energy to do that. And sometimes we can do it, sometimes we can't. And that you can feel something off. But anyhow, there is a drama going on, filmmaker footprint drama going on all the time. There was none of that in this movie. I was out there. We had no extras. Every person you saw in this movie was a person who didn't know they were being filmed. They didn't know there was a movie going on. When we shot that stuff with me in Grand Central Station, nobody knew that there was a movie. They didn't know it was me. They didn't know anything. I'm going through trash cans. No one paid any attention. By the time we shot that scene, which was maybe the 20th of 21 days, I started to play with it more and look at people more directly and block out the experience of them. I was hungry. I was just looking for food. The rest of it didn't matter because I knew no one was paying attention to me anymore. the feeling, which you wouldn't know intellectually until you actually are in it, is it's not being invisible, it's being a black hole. Invisible is no one sees you. The reality is they see you, but they put energy into not engaging. That's different than being invisible. And there's a fear, and I can go into maybe the metaphysics of this fear, but it's, you're perceived as everyone's worst fear, that your whole reality structure is going to fall apart, and how fragile the idea of me, my world, my security, knowing where things are, knowing the rules of my reality, how fragile that really is. And these people on the street touch something very deep, nonverbal, the fears that that is not true and it's all going to fall apart. So people are afraid of being sucked into that black hole.
Ladies and gentlemen.